Okay, we're back. Of course, missed a touchdown. My recording, my camera was delayed again, so I had to move over to my laptop camera because I still can't figure out how to fix the sound and picture delay, but it's fine. It's fine. But great start for the Buckeyes, so we'll take that. Great start. Tweet out these links here for everyone so we can get people joining. At least we know they hopefully want to get Jeremiah Smith involved today, contrary to the Michigan game. Stupid game. It's about as good of a start as you can hope for. Okay. Looks like a beautiful day there, man. That'll be nice to be at this type of game. Sorry, trying to tweet these links and it's taking me a second. And posting on Blue Sky. I don't know if any of you guys are using Blue Sky, but I'm enjoying Blue Sky. Big third down would truly be a perfect start. All right, come on, make the tackle. Are they going for it? No. Yeah, they're punting. All right. Not too bad. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that Texas ended up winning over Arizona State. That had to be painful finish. I had watched part of the overtime, but didn't see the full thing. That's tough. That is tough. But hey, at least for the sake of everyone talking about how not competitive these playoffs have been so far, that is a great game in terms of high level of competition. So 39-31. This game should be, but we'll see. We will see. What a way to kick off the year. 2025, Jeremiah Smith touchdown. That's what we love to see. I think what's going to be most interesting to see too as the game goes on is kind of what the offensive mindset is. Is it going to be like in the Michigan game where there was such a focus on running the ball that they kind of, stopped doing everything that made them so great throughout the year, especially getting some of those really talented receivers involved? Or are they going to, stick to what they do best? I think that's going to be whether they can win or lose is what kind of mindset are they adopting as an offense. I'm like weirdly confident in the defense today, knock on wood. I don't know if I should be, but that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. Too many commercials in these games. I'm like, let's move it along. Let's move it along. There's that beautiful band. Nice. Beautiful once again, Jeremiah Smith. Love, love. Beautiful throw. Just perfectly placed ball. Yeah, he really is unstoppable. Just special, special talent. I'm so jealous of whatever NFL team ends up getting him because I just feel like he's going to be a really talented NFL player too. I wish the Browns. That would be a dream come true. But probably not. All right, let's keep rolling. Nice. Feed him. Feed him. How many yards does he have already? Like, Jesus. It's got 86 yards already, almost at 100. That's crazy. Did Oregon prepare? What's going on? Not great. I'm hoping for no like overly dumb mistakes from Will Howard too, like tough backbreaking interceptions. Let's avoid those today. Ooh. Almost escaped, but I mean, he's had plenty of time when he's dropping back there. He's had lots of time. Just maybe not finding a guy on that play. Nah, not great. I don't mind the passing so much. I feel like it doesn't fail them as much as it does if they just try to stick to the run game like they did in the Michigan game. That failed them in that game. Ah, that would have been nice to get a little, start on the 1 yard line, but that's fine. My TV is buffering. Don't know why it's doing this. There we go. I feel like the Oregon jerseys, always the green ones, always look weird on the grass or the turf. Like they kind of blend in a little bit. I don't think I particularly like it in a game setting. Like I think they're cool just for people to wear, but kind of looks weird on the field a little to me. Twitter's loving Jeremiah Smith. Everyone's like, let him go into the NFL now. Agreed. They should change the rules. He's so special. It's really something the way Ohio State has been able to reload on wide receiver talent year after year after year. It is just, it's nonstop. Yeah, definitely. LSU has had some massive receivers too. But that's been even more recent, I feel like, started by the Joe Burrow era when they had all those guys there. That is such a stacked team to look at when you look back at all the guys that were on that LSU team. How random just for the talent that they ended up having. Gosh, every time they put up like a picture of one of the players on the screen, I'm just reminded of how young these guys are. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. So much pressure on such young people. With the helmet on, Dylan Gabriel kind of looks like Zach Wilson. I don't know if anyone else gets that vibe. Like they don't have the same hair color, so that's why I'm saying with his helmet on, his face looks like Zach Wilson. All right, defense. Nice. Getting that pressure on. Love that. All right. They're down. Nice. Was almost picked. That would have been sick. Incredible field position then too. Yeah, they're really flying around out there on the defensive side. Should they have Urban come in the locker room and yell at everyone? I know he's not here, but maybe last week they did or something. And we're like, hey, let's get into it. I love the Rose Bowl. Just the vibe of the Rose Bowl is one of, if not my favorite bowl game to get to be in. That's probably one of the best parts of college football, that each bowl game has such an identity, such a history. Does make it feel really special. Yeah, I agree with this comment. I wonder how all this gets, messed around with the playoffs expanding, because the bowl games did used to kind of be the conclusion, and now it's just kind of one step of the playoff, basically. So I get that making it a little bit less meaningful, I guess. Yeah, I think they're gonna. I mean, it's gonna take a while, I think, to work out the kinks of what makes the most sense for the playoff. Like, I still think that they could probably will end up expanding to 16 teams. Um, I think it's the one thing that's weird about 12 is like they're doing these home games in the first round, which I think is really cool. The timing is weird because the students are pretty much gone for Christmas break at that time. So I do find that a little strange that maybe, if they maybe eventually give up the conference championship weekend and kind of move everything up, since conference championships are becoming less relevant. I think that would be cool to still have it be where like the students are on campus and are kind of a part of those home games. But back to my original point, I think it's weird that the top seeds didn't get a home playoff game for their school because they had the bye. So that's one thing that makes me think maybe they'll go to 16 um, and not do that, not have that kind of weird fact in there. Yeah, I don't really know what you do with these big bowl games, given that they're just another day in the playoffs. All right, we back. Way to bring that one down. He gets, I mean, Ibuka is so underrated just because obviously Jeremiah Smith is like such a exceptional talent that Ibuka doesn't get enough conversation and shine, I think, for how good he also is. Oh, there's a little run game. First down. Oh, going deep. Wow. Oh my God. Another perfectly placed ball. Great catch. That's beautiful. And spreading the love. Another one gets a touchdown. That's great. What is this team? Who are these guys? Wow. Good for Will Howard, man. I've had my questions and concerns about him, but some really beautiful throws he's made so far in this game. All right. That spread is 2.5 points. That's looking even silly now. I was kind of surprised they gave us 2.5 points, but uh, now it's like, oh, I guess they knew. Not to jinx things, but all right, defense again. Gosh, everyone is just locked in today. It's a great football name, Sonny Styles. Great football name. I feel like that's a name of someone in Remember the Titans. All right. Another third down. Dang. Wow. First error of the game. Not even an error, just allowing a first down. I love an interception or something on this drive just for the vibes. Mm, all right. Oh my god, he almost that almost bounced right into his arms. That would have been insane and very unlucky. It really like lingered in the air for a long time too. So he had like opportune time to potentially come down with that. Crazy. Thank God. Nice. Great play. Not to get ahead of things, but it's going to be really annoying if Ohio State, let's say, does go on to win this game and win the national championship, that they still in that season lost to Michigan. It's just going to linger in the minds of those players and the fans forever. Like, really wish they could have won that game. All right. Back again. Thought that was about to roll in a really perfect spot for them, but maybe in a way, losing the Michigan game was a wake up call for this team that they needed to, I don't know, really take these playoffs seriously. I think when you're just winning, especially, the only loss that they had in the season was to Oregon in a very close game. So it's not like they got blown out by anyone. So you get embarrassed in the way that they did against Michigan. I think in a way probably has benefited them in terms of the preparation that they're going to do for these playoff games and the work that they know they need to put in. And that you can't play safe, you know? That was the biggest lesson from that game. You can't play safe. Going to get you nowhere. I didn't end up placing any bets on this game, but I really should have in retrospect. Although college football, at least when you're betting in Ohio, not as fun because you can't do player props. So it's really just betting the spread or, results for each quarter. Not as fun as doing player props. I'd much prefer to do that. For some reason, can't do that in Ohio. And Penn State really has like a decently easy road in these playoffs. Third and 4. Big play. Oh, perfect. Once again. My God. Jeremiah Smith, incredible. Will Howard, a dot again. Especially really like he's doing a great job in these like very contested situations where he's got to thread that ball in perfectly. He's really doing that. Let's see how many yards Jeremiah Smith is up to now. He has got 118 yards receiving. That is crazy. I hope he has like a 300-yard receiving game. Be sick. Little off on that one. Little off target. Another third down. Sometimes when I'm watching college football, I always forget how college kickers really can't make like anything. And so you're never playing really to get in field goal range in college most of the time. It is, oh, there we go. Nice first down. Good stuff. It's about touchdowns in college football. It's just the kickers struggle. There is such a disparity in talent in kicking in college football compared to the NFL. Although this year NFL has really struggled with kickers as well. Some of the top kickers in the NFL have been brutal. But they just have so much more range than the college kickers do. They can make it from a much further distance. I want another Jeremiah Smith touchdown. I'm getting greedy, but that's what I want. All right, nice, decent gain there. End of the first quarter. Things are moving along quickly. Literally everyone wants Jeremiah Smith to just have all the rules change, go in the draft immediately. All right, second quarter. Wow, that's crazy stat. Ohio State has outscored their opponent 35-0 in the first quarter. So between the Tennessee game and this one, crazy. No, it would be very poetic for Ohio State to win the championship this year because 10 years ago exactly is when they won the first college football playoff national championship. So that would be pretty cool if that were the case. Knock on wood, obviously. Good stuff. 4 receptions, 118 yards. Crazy. I feel like the Ohio State defense has barely had to be on the field at all today. It's just been Ohio State offense really eating up the time. Nice. Defense is pumped. Yeah, it's really crazy how many of those guys on the defensive side came back for this season. That's one good thing I think that NIL has brought to college football is it has allowed guys to be like, you know what, I could stay an extra year if I want to because I can profit off of this. So it's not like I need to get to the NFL right now. And, it's allowed them to stay with the team longer than they would have pre-NIL. Nice tackle. Nice. Good stop there. Going for it. I mean, I feel like they have to. Ohio State's been pretty unstoppable. Timeout. Didn't like what they were seeing. be interesting to see with Jeremiah Smith because he's just going to have, even in the college landscape, such high demand. I wonder if, like, other schools are going to make some crazy NIL offers for him to try to get him to transfer. That's going to be such an interesting part that's going to continue to in the college football landscape of, like, how can you convince guys to transfer over to your school? More NIL money. And that's how Ohio State kept a lot of guys, was by getting all of that NIL money. Almost intercepted. Oh, so close. Wanted that one. Either way, it's good. Good play. Oh, right through his hands. Right through his hands. Getting that run game going now that they've established a nice lead. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, we've been throwing deep. Pretty much same completion percentage from the two quarterbacks, but significantly more yards for Will Howard. He has been slinging it. Big credit to the offensive line, though, too. They've been giving him the time. Oh, another big one. Too easy. Jeremiah Smith. Let's go. I mean, wide open. It's like not even, they don't even have to try to win this game. It's just coming right to them. Insane. Ugh. Beautiful. $20.25. Wow. Great start. I mean, how can you leave Jeremiah Smith that wide open too? I just feel like that's stupid. What was the game plan there? That is so crazy that it's been 10 years since Ohio State won that national championship in 2014 season. Obviously, the game technically took place in 2015. That is always a confusing thing when talking about specifically football of NFL or college, when a championship or a Super Bowl was won compared to when the season actually took place in the prior year. It's always so confusing when I'm reading stats online or reading when something happened. I'm like, wait, what year actually was that? Have they had a mercy rule yet? I feel like this is getting a little embarrassing for Oregon. Undefeated, number one in the country. Oregon in big games, not great. Not great. That safety had no clue what Jeremiah was doing. He was about to trip over his own feet there trying to follow what was happening. Ryan Day is having the best time of his life right now. The crowd looks pretty evenly split, it seems like, from Ohio State fans and Oregon fans. I mean, it's a much closer location for Oregon to go play in than it is for people to come over from Ohio. But Ohio State fans are all over the country. It's not just all located in Columbus. It's a national brand. Uh, Hate to see injuries in these games. Not a way to end your season. Okay, fine. Let them have a little fun. 24-0 with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Crazy. Maybe there is more red in that stadium. I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, fourth down. They're just getting that pressure so fast on Gabriel. He doesn't really even have time, I feel like. I've been just as critical as anyone of Ryan Day. Massive respect to him for what he has done in these two games so far. Really getting this team together. I feel like he could have had things go in a completely different direction after that Michigan game, and he was like, you know what? No, we're not going to be soft. We're turning this around, and these last two games have been some of the best football we've seen this team play all season. So I'll take it. I will take it. I love these Big Ten commercials that go throughout the map of the country and put the logos up in the cities. But it is so weird now with all of the additions to the Big Ten. Just I don't know. It's something about having all those West Coast schools in the Big Ten still feels weird to me. And I think too, there's just a larger conversation that needs to be had about how big all of these conferences are now. Like not even just the Big Ten, all of the conferences within college football. I think it allows certain teams to avoid playing some of the best teams within a conference. So you're not getting kind of an accurate view of like who the top teams really actually are in certain conferences. Because if you just happen to have an easier schedule that year and you avoided some of the good teams, that's just going to be a big benefit for the way your record's going to look compared to others. Like I said, even if you're not playing the most talented teams. And then that makes also like the conversation about conference championships, I feel like kind of weird, and the lack of importance of those in really the most recent seasons, but especially now with this expanded playoff. That I don't know. I feel like they're going to need to continue to rework what the conferences are and what they mean to the sport as a whole. Nice. Oh, wheels, wheels. Oh my God. He could go all the way. What is going on? Oh my God. Travion Henderson, 66-yard rushing to. I mean, those Oregon fans are stunned. I do not think, I mean, I didn't expect a blowout of this level. I don't think the Oregon fans expected a blowout of this level. It's like, it's too easy. This is crazy. I just didn't expect this. And maybe I've just been burned too many times as a football fan, but I did not expect 30 to 31 to nothing with 8 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the second quarter. That is like mind blowing. I couldn't have pictured it would go like this. Yeah, great blocking there to open up that lane for him. Sharing all the love. I mean, did anyone expect it to be like this? This is crazy. Let's see. Let's do a little stat check. Will Howard up to 255 yards passing. TreVeyon Henderson now has 70 yards rushing because of that 66-yard touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, 5 receptions for 161 yards. Unreal. Egbuka has 64. Crazy. Oh, they're so pumped, getting the fans pumped. Oh, that's awesome. Those Ohio State fans there must be having so much fun. I can't stop laughing. It's just crazy. Wow, 347 total yards of offense. And Oregon hasn't even cracked 100. Patted down. Love him. Shout out Jack Sawyer. Getting that pressure quickly, like I said. They are coming in hot with that pressure. Yeah. Oh, I thought he almost. All right, incomplete. We'll take that. We'll take an incompletion. Ooh, he is frustrated. That's funny. I've just started doing these live streams on YouTube and saw one of the Cavs' best offensive performances of all time for the first Cavs game I did. Browns was bad. That was bad. The last Browns game I live streamed. But this, also incredible. I'm having pretty decent luck so far. We can't expect good things from the Browns right now. So don't think I would have anticipated that anyways. Yeah, Caleb Downs is awesome. Also one of my favorite players probably on this team. Maybe another Jeremiah Smith touchdown? Oh, Getting a few extra yards there from Egbuka. The next game's on a Friday. That's interesting. Friday, January 10th. Yeah, I guess as they move along in these playoffs, they probably had to think about the NFL schedule too. And avoiding that because you don't want to mess with the NFL. That's for sure. For all my betting people, I have this preseason NFL bet I made before the season started. That was a 4-leg parlay of all of the AFC division winners. So I already hit the Bills, already hit the Chiefs, already hit the Texans. And the last one I have is the Ravens. I feel like I'm just going to let it ride because I think there's no way that the Browns beat the Ravens tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure the Ravens are going to win the division. But part of me is like, do you cash out? What if they somehow lose and then the Steelers win their game? I don't know. It's a tough call. Oh, little off. Might as well take the shots though. Why not? You're up 31-0. Have some fun. Get Jeremiah Smith 700 yards in a game. If they score again before the half, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Love when LeBron tweets about the Buckeyes. See what he had to say. A lot of emojis, as always. And he said, keep it going, belt to ass. Nice. Yeah, his live tweets about the Buckeyes are always my favorite. Another made field goal. Having the last name Fielding when you play a sport on a field is interesting. God, yeah, this is so night and day from that first matchup. That was just like clawing back and forth, back and forth. It's a completely different game. I feel like Oregon's just going to have to sling it down the field and see if they can get anything. Like, just got to go big at this point. Done 34-0. Not that they need my advice. I would love a defensive touchdown. That would make it, it would just make it fun for the players to get to enjoy that. So I'm on board. All right, let's finish out this half. See if Oregon can do anything. Oh, I thought it was almost intercepted. Ooh, could have intercepted that just a little bit closer. Ooh, getting that pressure. Yep. Beautiful. JTT. He's been such a staple for this defense. Oh, tackle him. My God. All right. $16 seconds. Let's see. Do have all their timeouts. Or they have 2 timeouts left. Don't let them score. That would be no fun. I want it to be a complete blowout. Come on. Yeah, down to 9 seconds. Come on, defense. Come on, tackle. 2 seconds to go. I agree. I do feel like that that first play, it seemed like it took longer than 7 seconds. When I looked at the clock, I expected it to be further along than it was. Felt like he was running around forever. Oh, it'd be real fun to get a stop right here. Just don't let them score. Don't let them score. Yeah, I think they have to go for a touchdown. You can't kick here. You're down 34 to nothing. You gotta go for a touchdown. Come on, defense. Oh, Ryan Day timeout. Okay. It's going to be the longest few seconds of all time. I'm still so shook by the score. Like, I just was not prepared. One more stop. One more stop. Of course, Desmond Howard picked the Ducks in the least shocking thing of all time. Kind of surprised about Pat, but he likes to go against the grain sometimes. Oh, no. Dang it. Boo. I wanted a shutout. Dang it. Are they going for 2? I guess you gotta. You really have no other choice but to try to keep scoring as many points as possible. Pretty much the same spot. And that is the half. I don't love that because I just don't love giving them like any excitement going into the locker room there. But tis what it is. I don't want us to get all soft in the second half either. Like, I know obviously you're going to want to run the ball, continue to take time off the clock, but keep going to Jeremiah Smith, keep going to the things that are working, don't just abandon all that because you're up by so much and you just want to protect. Keep doing what you do best. Oh, yeah, Oregon gets the ball to start the second half too. Don't like that either. See, this is the nervous sports fan energy that comes inside of me, even though we are 34-8. I still have that like, don't mess this up feeling in me. Always will. Wish I had a way to pause these streams during halftime. All right. Well, knowing that this is a blowout, I think I might just do the first half of this game for live streaming today. But if once the second half is going and things get closer, I'll pop back on here and we'll have to watch together. But fingers crossed, it just continues to be a blowout and we don't have to deal with that. But thanks for watching. Go Bucks. Let's keep going.